Ivas. Having all sorts of features packed into a product is the standard these days. Take, for instance, a sink from Ivas. With its functionality, it makes all tasks related to washing a whole lot easier. The sink has extra nozzles that make it easy to rinse different vegetables, fruits, and pretty much anything else you can think of. Plus, if you want to wash with warm water, you can adjust the temperature of the auxiliary stream. It even shows the time. Since this is a sink, there's a faucet, and of course it's advanced too. If needed, you can change the water flow mode and the inner part can be pulled out, making it easier to clean the sink. On top of all that, Ivas' solution includes a quick drain feature for leftover liquids. InnoVentum. A tree and solar panels usually don't go together in one invention, unless it's an invention by InnoVentum. One of its solutions is a carport with a frame made of laminated wood topped with solar panels. It's sort of like a balance between traditional construction and harvesting free energy, but the canopy from this company stands out not only for its interesting combination of materials, but also for the solar panels themselves. They're double-sided, so they capture not only the rays falling from above, but also those reflected from below. This is said to boost energy production by 15% compared to other solar installations. To be more specific, a canopy with 15 panels has a capacity of 6.2 kilowatt hours, with 18 panels 7.4 kilowatt hours, and with 24 panels 9.9 kilowatt hours. Overall, this solution pays off faster than its counterparts, but the company doesn't mention any timelines. It'd be nice if they did, though, since the price of the carport starts at $19,600 and goes up to $23,200. InnoVentum really enjoys creating unique installations that generate free energy. For instance, there's a solar wind structure with a rather peculiar appearance. If it reminds you of a giraffe, you're spot on. That's exactly what it's called. Zip hinge. You can install such a hinge so that the extended part of the downspout doesn't get in the way while doing various gardening tasks. According to the creators, installing the zip hinge takes 1 to 2 minutes, during which the main gutter and extension are trimmed to size, the hinge is installed, and a bracket is attached for support. All you need are a screwdriver and scissors capable of cutting through the gutter material. As a result, the user has the ability to quickly raise the extended part, then either lock it in place or lower it. It's up to each person to choose what they need for the specific situation. The solution costs $11.50, and you don't have to worry about sizes. There's no choice since the hinge fits any standard downspouts. Opal. Every fan of adding ice to drinks will be delighted. This gadget will produce the first batch of ice in 10 minutes. You can get 1.5 pounds in an hour and 37 pounds in a day. You'll need to fork out $529, and you can forget about ice cube trays in the freezer. Ice is made without bad tastes, chlorine, or volatile organic compounds thanks to the filter. But if you need to clean the device, there's a system inside that disinfects it and gets rid of the dirt that accumulates with regular use. Managing the device from GE Appliances is incredibly easy. It has a touchscreen that lets you turn it on and off and check the status of the ice maker. Moreover, you can control the device via Wi-Fi. You can schedule ice production, update the software, order accessories. All of this is done through the app. Wedo Solar. Urban dwellers hardly have a chance to use solar panels, but if they have a balcony, it becomes much easier because they can install kits from Wedo Solar there. Prices range from $551 to almost $1,200. The price difference comes from having different numbers of panels in the sets. The smallest model comes with 4 solar panels and the largest one has 16. Of course, the more panels there are, the greater the total power of the system. 4 panels give 320 watts, while 16 panels offer 1,280 watts. The setup's ideal for balconies. No matter the model, the kits come with Velcro straps that make fastening secure and fast without needing any additional tools. Lyine. According to Lyine, their growing cabinets have a 30% increased productivity compared to the alternatives. The reason is simple. The hydroponic towers inside rotate by themselves, so each plant gets evenly lit. Besides that, the company says the cabinets use 90% fewer resources. This is thanks to the irrigation timer. It waters the plants at set intervals. And of course, lower resource consumption and higher performance are possible due to the convenient management, which is done through a touchscreen or a mobile app. Oasis. More than $330,000, that's how much money is spent annually in the U.S. due to vandalism, theft, and arson. You'll be surprised at how easy it is to reduce this number. Yes, it's just a strap costing between $13 and $25 that attaches to the trash can. No tools, drilling, cutting, or any complicated steps needed. It just fastens on, and it's just as easily removed when you need to use the container. And that's enough to keep the trash from spilling out of the trash bin when it falls over from strong winds. Animals also won't be able to get to the waste. By the way, these straps can be used not only for trash bins, but also for any other objects from which nothing should fall out at an unexpected moment. Meet the one who can crack even the toughest defenses, the striated caracara, or the smallest raptor as some experts call it. How did it deserve this loud title? Check out how this bird of prey tackles challenges on its way to its prey. Clearly, the caracara will just laugh at the bin straps. Sunpad. You bring this panel to the right place, connect it to the home water supply, and then enjoy how the utility bills go down. Water flows through the 62-foot pipe inside the Sunpad, gradually heating up from the sunlight that comes in through the top cover. According to the manufacturer, you get 40 gallons of water at 185 degrees Fahrenheit a day, or 100 gallons of water heated to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. According to the manufacturer, this system reduces carbon emissions as effectively as planting 100 trees, thus spending $2,600 on it not only helps you save on energy costs, but also makes a positive environmental impact. Air cooler. Some people have big spaces in their homes, so big that regular air conditioners don't cut it, so duct air comes into play. Its main part consists of air cooling devices. They draw air from outside, reduce its temperature, and then send it through metal pipes inside. The pipes can run all over the building with outlets where needed. Thanks to this, any building, no matter how large, can be cooled as though even its most distant spot has its own separate cooling system. However, it should be understood that if a large area needs to be cooled, the system should not have one, but several cooling devices. Copele. With over 60 years of experience in making equipment for livestock and pets, it's no wonder that Copele makes such convenient chicken coops. First of all, of course, they're convenient for chickens. The houses come in decent sizes. For example, there are models sized 39 by 47 inches or 59 by 71 inches. Inside, the pets can live without any restrictions. You also don't have to worry about different weather conditions. The body and roof won't let anything through that might harm the birds. Inside, there are water reservoirs, perches, and everything else needed for the chicken's full comfort. Copele hasn't forgotten about the owners either. The setup is designed so that eggs can be collected from the outside, and if necessary, one can easily see what's going on inside. Just open the folding roof. A stylish garbage bin in the kitchen's great, but when it not only stores trash but also processes it, that's a whole new level. The main thing is not to throw bones into it. Other food scraps can be safely put into a device called the mill. They're dehydrated and ground daily according to a schedule set through an app with minimal odors thanks to a charcoal filter made from coconut shells. The result is a dry residue of waste which is collected in a box and sent to mill, which uses it as a food supplement and chicken feed. You can buy such a bin for $849. Besides contributing to environmental improvement, with this money, the user also gets a way to save. According to some reports, thanks to Mill, users can cut their monthly cost by $25. Titan 3000. You need to grab a drill, set up a ladder, and climb up closer to the gutter on the edge of the roof, then clear it of debris. No, this isn't another tiring cleaning job, but the start of installing a guard that'll make the cleanup much less frequent. The Amerimax protective barrier is perforated in such a way that leaves, branches, and other debris that might fall from nearby trees or be blown by the wind won't get into the gutter. And even if something pretty heavy does come along, you can be sure the protection will hold up. It's made of aluminum. S1. This robot can vacuum the floor. When needed, it'll feed the cat. The owner loves dancing, the robot will dance. Maybe after dancing, you want to have waffles? No problem, the S1 robot can handle that too. And who eats waffles without a cup of tea? The robo-assistant will make that as well. After dancing and lunch, it'll play musical instruments. It'll also peel vegetables, iron clothes, make a stool. In short, it'll be a great helper around the house. It's true that Astrobot didn't give the robot many legs. There's just one bending support. However, S1 does have arms with 7 degrees of freedom and can lift loads weighing up to 22 pounds. With these, the robot can handle almost all the tasks that people do with their hands, and this is despite the fact that S1 only has 2 fingers, not 5 like humans. All that's left is to wait until a robot can be a sort of friend. Oh, never mind, you don't have to wait anymore. Competitors from 1X have already made a helper that can even hug you in tough times. Omuark. This isn't an all-powerful robot, but the OMO AR Parcel Box has a couple of smart features. The box can be controlled through a mobile app. This way it can be opened even remotely without using a physical key. However, the company wisely left the option to open the box manually, because who knows when the power will go out and the built-in battery system will run out of juice. Besides that, the package box has a feature that lets you not worry about different viruses and bacteria. If needed, it can continuously disinfect received packages with ultraviolet light for 15 minutes. And what's more important, the box is quite sturdy as Omuark made its walls from 0.04-inch thick steel plates. Planica. The drive to make everything smart and remotely controlled has reached fireplaces. Planica's solution can be turned on using a remote control, or you can equip it with a Wi-Fi module and connect it to a smart home system so the fire could appear, for example, when you step out onto the balcony or patio. But remote control isn't necessary. There's a touch panel that lets you do all the same things. However, even without the smart features, the burning table from Planica is a great solution for your home. The fireplace is easy to install and doesn't need to be connected to electricity. Instead, it uses canisters of natural or liquefied petroleum gas. The price of this smart and convenient solution is $2,700. Well covers. A well, otherwise known as a recess near basement windows, serves to let air and sunlight into the ground, and it often becomes a place where trash is kept. But the situation isn't hopeless. There are covers that can save you from contamination. Here's an example from Sunwolf. These covers stand out with a nice look and don't clash with the exterior, and most importantly, they can handle 400 pounds of weight, so neither snow nor a person accidentally stepping on the cover will fall into the pit. But light will fall in since the cover's made from transparent polycarbonate. There are other, more noticeable solutions, but they're made by Guardian covers. These are bulkier designs that may not fit every home style, but the covers can be easily opened, allowing easy access to fresh air. QBii. Today we've already shown a multifunctional robot, arms, legs, smooth movements, and now we have a box robot. Though it might look humble, QBii is anything but humble when it comes to the jobs it can do. It can handle loads up to 44 pounds or tow carts up to 198 pounds. Need to mop the floor? Just attach a mop and QBii will transform into a cleaner. Or if you need a security guard, the robot will take along a camera and monitor the situation, sending data to the user. QBii is controlled by an app that can be installed on a smartphone or tablet. It has the option to turn on autonomous mode, teleoperation mode, and also set or change route points. Scandia. This type of glazing is hard to notice because it doesn't have any frames. In general, people who appreciate aesthetics will surely be happy with Scandia's solution. People who don't like putting in a lot of effort will be even more happy. Each glass panel slides effortlessly, turning the enclosed part of the house into a spot where you can truly experience the fresh air. What about the protective features? The 0.1-inch gaps between the system's elements mean that the glazing won't offer full-on protection against cold and moisture. However, it'll reduce noise from the outside by about 50%. So this solution is suitable for relatively mild climates where there's constant traffic or other loud noises outside. GarageVac. This is how Intervac design suggests replacing bulky garage vacuums. To start with, the company's solution is mounted on the wall. This is already great for saving space since it frees up useful floor area. Moreover, even on the wall, the vacuum takes up very little space. What if you need to change the vacuum's location? Here, the company's solution also beats the alternatives. As Intervac design says, the GarageVac installs in 5 minutes. It's just as easily removed, and moving it isn't likely to be difficult since the device weighs only 9 pounds. By the way, this vacuum saves not only space but also money. It costs $250, which is way cheaper than the big models. LG Signature. 3 cooling compartments for storage with a total capacity of 15 cubic feet for $10,000? This is an LG wine cooler. Apparently it's for expensive wine. Inside you can store white, red, or sparkling wine, and any of these drinks will stay in great condition. The thing is, inside there are 3 temperature zones for each type of wine. It's complemented by optimal humidity control, reduced vibrations, and minimal temperature fluctuations. As LG puts it, in this refrigerator, wine reaches its aromatic potential just like it does in traditional cellars. One interesting feature is how the refrigerator opens and closes. You can access the main compartment by using your foot to push it open. To check what's inside, just tap twice on the glass. For the lower drawers, you simply press a button to open them. Well, and how about the smart part? You can control the refrigerator with voice commands and with a smartphone or tablet.